What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Evan, and yeah, no mode's up to no good. So we're actually outside today. It's a beautiful 45-degree weather day, and I couldn't be more happy. I love this weather. But anyways, as you guys can tell, we have most of the stuff taken apart. They decide to get most of it out of the way since you've already seen me taking things apart. So what we're doing today is replacing the crank pulley, because the crank pulley does have a slight bit of a wobble, and it's actually making a squeaking or squealing noise whenever I start it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. They don't make one for this vehicle OEM, meaning from the dealership. You cannot find one from the dealership. So I got one close enough, so we're gonna try it out, see how it works, and hopefully fix that issue. So let's get to it. All right, you guys, so as you guys can tell, here's the original one. Obviously it's original because you got this big fat lip on the back. So we're actually going to get ahead and replace this. But before we do that, let's go into the garage and show you guys the new one. This is part number 102302, and it's from ATP Automotive. So we're actually going to go ahead and install it. This one looks to be in a lot better condition. It's brand new. For those who are wondering what this is exactly here, this is a dust shield. You're supposed to leave it on there. Most of the LS motors, stock motors, you'll probably find something like this on the back. Like I said, it's to protect the seal on the timing cover or around the crankshaft. So it's like, prevents dirt or debris or anything like that from going into the seal and stuff like that. So we're going to lube this up a little bit, put a little bit of lube here, and just try to slide this on. And hopefully this fixes the issue. So whenever I start it up, you would hear a squealing or a squeaking noise. And I also noticed that the pulley itself is wobbling. I'm not sure what direction, if it's up and down or left and right, but it is noticeable to the naked eye. So I did check all the other pulleys. So actually, let's go back to the car or to the Jeep. All these other pulleys are good. This one is good. That one's not making noise. This one is good as well. This is a new water pump, a new alternator recently put on. Power steering pump is good. This one doesn't make noise. AC compressor is relatively new. That doesn't make noise. So everything else is good. This is the culprit, so we're going to go ahead and replace it. What's going on, you guys? So the crank pulley is installed. It's bottomed out because now it's turning the crankshaft, so it's all the way flush. One thing I want to point out is that we did remove the dust shield or the ring behind it because it wasn't fitting. It's no big deal. Got it off with a flathead screwdriver, and I was just able to press up against it, you know, just like this, and just lift it up. So it came out, no big deal. We got a new crank pulley installed. And then what I want to bring to your attention is when you install it, the best thing to do, I was doing it completely wrong, is just put the bolt all the way through till it bottoms out, right, inside the crankshaft, and then just turn this to the point where it touches up against the pulley, and then the bolt's going to be, you know, all the way bottomed out. You use a flat open end wrench and you slowly try to turn this portion here to press it in. Don't just try to just, you know, put this up against this and then turn this in. You're not going to do it. It's going to make a loud noise. You may potentially mess up the bearings in here or break the tool over here, or something could go wrong. So don't do that. So like I said, just going to place it in, make sure the bolt bottoms out completely in the crankshaft, and you're just going to slowly turn this portion on the actual long bolt with an open end ratchet, and slowly, you know, hand by you know, turning it by hand, you know, however many turns it needs, and you're going to slowly press it in. I have a flashlight here to see how far in it went. It went to the point where the crank pulley just bottomed out, and it's now turning the crankshaft. So that's a good indication that we could go ahead and install the bolt and pretty much put everything back on, and hopefully we will not have any squealing noises. So like I said, we took the ring off because it was going to touch the seal over here. I could have actually just left it in, just, yeah, but it's no big deal. Anyways, we took it off. We didn't need it anyways. So like I said, put the bolt all the way through till it bottoms out in the crankshaft, and then slowly turn this by hand with an open end wrench like this. You're gonna do this as many times as you need till you notice that the crank pulley bottoms out and it's turning the crankshaft. That's how you know it's bottomed out. And then just slowly put everything back together and just start it up, and hopefully have no more noises. you guys, so we're pretty much finished. Moved the Jeep off the ramps. We've bled the coolant. Everything is buttoned up. We have no leaks. Crank pulley was installed. We tightened it down with the impact gun because there was no way for me to lock the crank as previous to when I did the timing cover gasket replacement. Couldn't lock the converter, so I just ran in with the impact. It's no big deal. Nothing's gonna happen to it. So nice and tight down there. Pretty much I'm probably gonna just grab the camera, bring it in, start it up so you guys can see the movement of the good pulley. I'm not sure if you'll be able to catch it or see it, but it's gonna be straight. There's gonna be a little bit of wobble. That's normal, natural wobble. It's not excessive wobble in reference to a harmonic balancer that's going bad, whether it's the seal that's gone bad, either from the front side or from the back side, or the actual piece, the middle piece is coming apart. Whatever the case is, I'm going to try to bring the camera in and show you guys. It's probably going to be a ton of noise from the Jeep just running. So I'm going to try my best to show you guys, because I'm sure some of you guys are going to be like, well, how do I know what's a good looking pulley with normal movement? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring it in and then we'll pretty much just wrap it up from there. But pretty much didn't take that long, you guys. Pretty simple install. I did put a little bit of grease on the inside and a little bit on the outside so I could slide it in. Took my time, but let's grab the camera and show you guys. All right, you guys, so hopefully you guys can see that right there is normal crankshaft pulley movement. That's not a wobbling pulley. I know it's a little hard on camera to actually show you guys, so let me see if I can get. You see how the pulley's kind of straight? Yes, there's a little bit of movement, but that's normal. So what I was looking for is for play, like excessive play. There's no excessive play here, and it's not squealing or squeaking like like your mother's ass, So we're good here. So that's what I wanted to do, eliminate that noise. All right, you guys, so we're pretty much done here. We installed the new crank pulley. There's no more noises, no more squeaking, chirping, or squealing, whatever the case is. There's no wobble, so we're good. We installed the new harmonic balancer. Everything's buttoned up. Everything went smoothly, and that's pretty much a wrap, you guys. And with that being said, you know the vibes. I'm out. What's going on, you guys? So it's 2 weeks later, and we installed the crank pulley on the Jeep SRT8. And for those who are wondering, we went with an OEM replacement crank pulley. I didn't go with an ATI balancer, for example, and that was done on purpose or intentionally. Right now, where the Jeep sits at power-wise, I'm really happy with it. So I wanted a good OEM replacement unit, and reliability is what I was chasing after. Now in the near future, when we do change, and we're gonna probably do some things and wake this baby up, we're gonna definitely change the pulley setup, and we're gonna make everything work, and it's gonna be just fine for the Jeep SRT8. But for right now, it wasn't needed. So I just wanted to make sure the foundation is strong for whatever we put on next. And for those who are wondering, it's been about 2 weeks, and we have no vibration, no noise, and no unsuspected or crazy things happening from the installation of the crank pulley. So other than that, it's been working just fine. I'm really happy with it, and that's pretty much it, you guys. If you do have any questions, or if you don't, then you know the vibes. I'm out. And just like that, boys, that's a wrap.